Honestly, this is surreal to see like a content creator whose work I've been consuming for years.
I've been getting a lot of comments from individuals about the debate I had with Andrew Wilson, I think like a year ago on the issue of rights. Warren Smith made a video discussing this.
This is the only time I've ever even been critical in any way. And suddenly it's like,
because I am sick of amoral, degenerate evil that would burn this world to the ground. And there's too many people that do.
I was trying to identify what is it about this model that Andrew presents that is so effective. It's not that I think Tim is wrong. I just think it goes deeper than mere survival.
It seems like Warren is intending to target people who don't watch my show to misrepresent me.
It's just really interesting how you can make 5 complimentary videos and say nothing but good things, but if you disagree one time, suddenly...
Warren's not even arguing. Warren, I'm going to get a little rough on you. This is the shittiest shit I've ever seen. All you're doing is insulting me in between things Andrew Wilson says.
When I'm looking at this video, I'm watching it in real time, trying to articulate what those moves are, saying what I'm thinking in that moment. It might not be fully thought out. It's not going to be the steel man.
I feel like this is a way that he could post this insulting me without actually adding anything to the conversation.
Fair. Perhaps I worded that incorrectly and it came across as an insult. I meant to say, I don't think Tim has thought about it to this level with this specific model. I did say that to Tim in our exchange. I was like, it's not that I think you're wrong.
Now, I did hit up Warren Smith and talk to him about this, and he was like, oh, I didn't really, it's like I hadn't thought it through, I guess.
That's not what I was saying at all. I was articulating that, yeah, Tim, it probably would have been better for me to articulate it as I had not thought about this in that specific way. Because it is very specific. That doesn't mean you're stupid or I'm trying to make you look stupid. If we take that off the board, where have I insulted you?
Imagine being as myopic as Warren Smith is on this issue and literally just facetiously, or that's not the right word, literally just repeating what I said as an absolute without understanding the argument seems like he was intentionally trying to insult me.
I was trying to identify what is it about this model that Andrew presents that is so effective.
Nor did Warren Smith even make any actual arguments.
This is not about my argument. I'm analyzing the moves of a game being played. The only argument I'm making is that I think that Andrew Wilson is presenting a very specific mental model.
Yeah, okay, but my whole theory is that rights themselves are force.
This whole thing sparked off of just the claim that rights are bound by force.
And that's all they ever are. It's
that is, again, it's anarchic and fascistic tenets.
He was just challenged with a specific question to see if someone could poke holes in it. In this encounter, I don't think any holes were discovered. That's it.
When you jump cut the video that we already put up and then just insult me and say something like, oh, so you can do anything you want, and then jump cut away without actually making an argument, it's pedestrian, I suppose. We'll be academic in our insults.
I've never once, I don't think, ever used the word pedestrian.
You can consume something, you can't steal something. I don't think that's hard to understand.
I have not heard him say anywhere that he has the right to steal something.
Why is it a right? Because humans wouldn't exist.
Some of this is instinctive. It's like, I think there might be more to that. Is that why we have rights? Simply for survival? Or is there something that sometimes is more important than one's own survival? It's just an idea of it playing with.
Then Warren has the nerve to say that I'm trapped or wrong. I genuinely don't understand. It's
strange when you are genuinely a fan of someone's work for years, you've been watching them for years, they don't know you exist, and then suddenly it gets very personal.
But I don't think Warren actually wanted to listen to the argument. I'll tell you what I think. I think Warren wanted to make a rage bait video where he just pissed me off, congratulations, misrepresented my argument for the sake of getting a larger channel to say his name, which, congratulations. But I will assert this. There are a lot of people that make the claim, don't address the haters, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, there are a lot of people that make drama videos about me, and I'm the least likely to make a drama video about me.
It's not a problem when I'm praising you with Luke Beasley or Emma Vigland, but if I do it one time where I'm slightly even disagreeing or critical, then suddenly I'm profiting off your name.
Warren Smith has made the video that exemplifies what I hated so much about working in those nonprofits. Misrepresenting my arguments, misrepresenting my views, and doing so that he can profit off of my name.
Do you really want to get into the money conversation? I make pennies compared to you, I bet.
I'll put it like this. The success and the wealth of Timcast is in spite of the evils and moral shortcomings of this world.
It's kind of like, wow, well, that escalated quickly.
I want you to close your eyes And imagine that you are a child who has no parents and you are sleeping under a bridge. No one cares about you. No one loves you.
I'll be honest, this is disappointing because I genuinely was not expecting this response.
And they say, take my hand. I care about you. You can be that person.
And this afternoon, I do have a conversation with Andrew Wilson I've been looking forward to, and maybe I can address some of these things. I think a conversation would be the best way to hash all this out. It'd be a lot faster just to have a conversation. Doing these video responses, there's a lot of crosstalk, and there's always going to be accusations of, yeah, but you didn't address this time that I said this thing that I feel is very important to my argument.
Warren Smith edited this in such a way to omit my arguments. He removes when we look at communist nations and we look at the success and growth of life, when we see the functions of life, when we ask the question, what does life do? We can approach it from a secular standpoint of life is negative entropy that can only exist within a larger state of entropy. That is, life organizes free energy into complex systems at an ever-expounding rate. Some people can't understand this, so they say, I'm stupid for even suggesting it, but that's just people who can't understand.
What's the thesis of the video? It's like the model being presented, can you poke a hole in Andrew's model? You might find that very important. In my opinion, that's not going to the heart. It's not introducing anything, because Andrew, when you look at the footage, Andrew, he just brushes it aside and he returns back to the core question.
I will also stress my utter disdain for people like Warren and Sam Cedar and others who intentionally take what I say out of context, manipulate the position because they don't like me.
What makes you think I don't like you? I made this video weeks ago and I didn't expect many people to even watch this. I traveled down to North Carolina where I am right now, that I didn't have really any content for this stretch of time. I was like, man, I haven't posted in 3 days. Oh, I've got this video. It probably won't do very well, but I'll post it.
It's just so much of the same shit, isn't it? So let me just wrap by saying this. This video's got hundreds of thousands, 666. Look at that. It's got 666 views. Can you see it? Oh, there we go. 666. And it's the lie. And it's what I hate about it.
And yes, there's going to be editing because this is an hour-long response. And I'm making a 10-minute video approximately. So there's going to be, go watch the full video. I'm just sharing my thoughts in an abbreviated format.
By now, for those of you watching, I've said it 400,000 times, and I'm turning a 9-minute video into a 40-minute video, but I really think this is important because I've thought so deeply about this, despite Warren Smith's argument that he's never actually been challenged or thought about it.
To characterize this as though I am the manifestation of all that is wrong with modern politics and I have caused you to lose faith in humanity.
This kind of shit is what strips my faith in humanity.
Well, that's worth contending with and making a video about.
I'll put it like this. The success and the wealth of Timcast is in spite of the evils and moral shortcomings of this world. For if I chose to just do what I did when I gave you the pitch on the homeless child, I could be running a $500 million nonprofit. I could go to investors and I could use that same sales pitch and that same rigor and passion to get someone to invest in my company and pump up the value and then jump ship, buy a big mansion in California and then laugh all the way to the bank. And I don't do it. Instead, I work twice as hard for half the money because I am sick of amoral, degenerate evil that would burn this world to the ground. And there's too many people that do.
I don't want to make this any more, I don't want to escalate this or make this any more personal than it is, because it's more about the logic. I appreciate you were very nice in the messages, and that was really cool that you would reach out. I appreciate that. I offered to come on to his show and to clarify this for his audience because I think there's some misunderstanding. He said, yeah, well, I'll talk to my team and we'll set that up. So props there. But I think Tim hits the nail on the head at the very end, because at the end of the day, I am just a guy with a camera saying what I think.
Whatever. In the end, I'm just a guy with opinions who thinks he's right. Isn't that all that it is?